to the Robinson Woods Indian Burial Ground investigation. Decided to do a video due to having a run-in with two gentlemen. As you know, I do several videos where I do some hiking through some of the woods, and I have been to these woods a couple of days ago and ran into this gentleman's, and they were taking pictures during the daytime on the trail on East River Road in Lawrence. These particular woods are in Norwich, in Illinois. So basically, they came up to me, and I was just walking around, just looking around, see if there's anything worth filming. And they were taking pictures with their cell phones. In one particular picture, there seemed to be, to me, it looked like smoke, but the gentleman was claiming it was a ghost that he had called out, and he had captured something. And if I knew about the fact that these particular woods were haunted, and I remember being 14, hanging out with friends, and kind of hearing about strange paranormal things happening in these woods. So I decided that, well, I need to do my own investigation. So before we get started, and before I show you my footage and my pictures, I'll just give you a little bit of information on this. So this plot of land is where Alexander Robinson is buried. And he was chief of the Potawatomi, Chippewa, and Ottawa Nation Indians. And Robinson was given this large tract of land, later to be named Robinson Woods, in deep appreciation for consistency, friendly services to American and their influences on loyal intermediaries with the Indians before, during, and after the Fort Dearborn Massacre. Now, there's quite a bit of history on this, and I encourage you to do your own research and to find out more about this location. But one of the incidents that's tied into this is the fact that their family, the house that they had, burnt down. So Mrs. Robinson died on August 7th, 1860, 12 years before her husband in 1872. The last Robinsons lived on the property until their farm building burned down to the ground in 1955. A fireman rescue a woman, 89, granddaughter of Robinson, her son Herbert, 53, and a friend, Tony Bistry, 48. Even after the Forest Preserve District bought the property, provisions were made for the Robinson descendants to occupy a house and about an acre of land rent-free for life. This fire, however, brought the Robinson occupancy to an end. Okay, so that's a little brief history on that. There's probably a lot more, but I'm going to try to keep this short. So the second incident is less than 5 months later, October 16th, the bodies of John and Anton Schuler and Robert Peterson, age 13, 11, and 14, were discovered in a ditch bordering the parking lot in Robinson Woods, about 100 feet east of Des Plaines River, south of Lawrence Avenue. All three had been strangled, and the boys had been beaten on the head with a revolver butt or a tire iron. They were completely naked at the time they were discovered. The case went unsolved, and in August of 1994, Kenneth J. Henson, 61, was charged with the murder of the three boys, which he committed when he was 22, and he was sentenced to 300 years, and to die in prison. So that is the big incident that many people claim that as to why there's ghosts and paranormal activity in the woods. Again, this is just a short summary and overview of of what's happening. I encourage you to go and do your own research as you're watching this video, and then it'll help you understand as I'm learning all about this as well. Okay, so here we go with the footage, and I'll do my best to explain what you're looking at. Thanks. Okay, so right now I'm headed to this haunted forest that has a reputation for being haunted. And what prompted me to go check this out was I was over there during the daytime, and I ran into some people that said they caught something on their cell phone camera. They showed it to me, and I can't really say if it was or it wasn't. So Halloween is nearby, and I figure it'd be kind of cool to do a little bit of a investigation. So a little bit of a background story on this place. It's actually Indian burial grounds, more specifically at Robinson family burial grounds. And I'm walking over there right now. I'm almost 2 blocks away, and I have my DSLR, and I will attempt to do some long exposure pictures and see if I can capture anything. Now, even when I was a teenager, I heard a lot of stories about this place, and can't say I had any experience. I used to go there and hang out and party, and I didn't really experience anything. So this is kind of cool, going there at night, and I'm gonna take some pictures and see if I capture anything. If there's nothing, at least you'll get to see some cool long exposure pictures of the forest. So stay with me, and almost there. Let's see what I can capture. There's the entrance, and I don't see. I see some deer, so I don't think there's any people in there. And I see a raccoon too, so okay. Okay, so I'm sitting right at the spot where I just got all my shots, and I'm gonna check it out and see if I captured anything. I didn't really hear anything, but there's also deer in here. There's one right there. There's raccoons. Check that out. It looks pretty cool. But yeah, so this is the spot, and there were a few noises, but there could be people in there too. So I'm gonna check out the pictures, and I'm gonna put them at the end of this video, and so you can take a look for yourself. I really don't think there's anybody in there right now, but that's where supposedly that's where all the family's buried, Robinson family. Okay. Okay, so you just watched the footage of me heading out, and I got 19 pictures altogether. So I'm only gonna put up a few of the random ones. So there are only 4 that I can say there were things in there, but only 2 were the major ones. So let me go through And the first one that I'm going to show you is the one that you're looking at here. There is some type of anomaly, something happening on the right hand side towards the bottom, and I'm going to zoom in for you to look at. And this is something I couldn't explain in the picture as to what it was, because there is blur towards the bottom where the leaves are at, and there's this kind of like a cone, but it's kind of like smoke or something in particular. Now, I'm not claiming that this is a ghost or actually I don't know what it is. So you can leave me some comments give me your best theory as to what that is. It's probably nothing, but this is something I couldn't figure out. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this is the original shot right here. So this is exactly how it came out of the camera. Now, if you look in the middle towards the bottom, there's this fog or smoke type of thing happening at the bottom, which I couldn't explain either. So the next shot I'm going to show you is the enhanced version, which all I did was just brighten up all the detail in the picture to bring it out more. And when I did that, you can clearly see there's some kind of a blur fog happening, which there was no fog when I was there, as you saw in the video, whatsoever. So here's the picture, and I'll zoom in at the bottom so you can look at that more clearly. Again, I'm not claiming that that's anything, but that's very, very unusual. Okay, so this next one is it's just something on the tree itself, and it's more of a silly thing in retrospect to me, but I figure I show it anyways as part of something weird that I couldn't explain. But if you look at the edge of the stone and the side of the tree, it looks like there might be some kind of a face on the tree, but I think that's just silly, but I just wanted to include it in there. Now we come to the picture that I want to conclude my investigation with. Okay, so this is the only one that I got that I was kind of surprised, and I try to find this particular image again in other pictures, and I couldn't do it. Okay, so what you're looking at here is the actual shot. Now, I'm going to zoom in and show you what I'm talking about. So in the shot, you see what looks to be kind of like a dark shadow of a person walking. And it could be anything. It could be the tree. But like I said before, I couldn't find that particular shadow in that shape in any of the other 19 pictures that I took. Only this one. So it definitely looks like an arm and shoulders. I can't really see the head, and it's completely just a complete shadow. Again, not claiming that this is a ghost. I just don't know what it is. And I'm going to leave you with that. I encourage you to do your own research on this. Read up on the family history. It's very interesting because a lot of tragedy is attached to this particular plot of land. And there's also other people that have stories. I have heard stories and continue to hear stories. And that's what prompted me to create this video. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you have your own experiences, things that you encounter, pictures, send them to me, comments, links, or whatever, and I'll be happy to check it out and share the info with you guys. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.